What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninjas Top 5 Filthiest Pitches of the Day. We're going to start with the honorable mentions. First, I have Ryan Walker, who had these 3 painted sinkers and also this wicked slider. That's filthy. Then I have Lucas Ursig for this painted backdoor 98-mile-an-hour heater. Now for the top 5. At number 5, Nathan Eovaldi for these splitters. He had 7 Ks and 6 scoreless innings. These were filthy. Picked up a sword right here. He faced Justin Verlander, who was also really solid yesterday. At number 4, I have Krystal for this White Castle special, or if you live in Atlanta, like he does, a Krystal special. Basically, the Atlanta version of White Castle. A little bit better, though, because it's in Atlanta and I'm in Atlanta. At number 3, we have Michael King for these crazy two-seamers he was throwing all day yesterday. Filthy stuff. Here is back-to-back two-seamers with 23 inches of run and 24 inches of run. Yep, a whole 2 feet. I can do math here. He gave up no earned runs in those 5 innings and faced Shane Baz, who was also really good yesterday. He had these wicked curveballs. He had 6 Ks and 7 scoreless innings. He also had a couple overpowering fastballs, and he was on my all underrated team. He will be underrated no more. The Wizard of Baz versus the Filth King. Legendary matchup. At number 2, Luis Severino. And honestly, this really should be number 1, but I make the rules here. And I'm bending those rules just like Luis Severino bent this sweeper 2 freaking feet. This does not look real at all. Totally unfair. I overlaid it with his fastball. Good luck. This is just witchcraft from Luis Severino. One of the filthiest pitches you will see. But he loses out to the overall effort of Paul Skenes yesterday. Yep, Paul Skenes just laid down the law. He is the best pitcher on the planet, and you can't really doubt it right now. He absolutely dominated the Dodgers. He went 6 1/3 scoreless innings, picking up 9 strikeouts, outdueled probably the second or third best pitcher on the planet. Yoshinobu Yamamoto was also really good, giving up 1 earned run in 5 innings with 5 Ks, but gave up 4 walks. But let's get to Skenes. He overpowered folks with his fastballs, had this wicked curveball, nasty sliders, unfair sweepers, 6 splinkers, and even threw in some two-seamers. Paul Skenes imposed his will on the Dodgers, and you knew it was going to happen right away because after Yamamoto got this K to end the inning, before they could even go to commercial break, Paul Skenes is on the mound throwing warm-up pitches. He's like, I am not waiting. I am ready. You're going to face me, and you're not going to like it, and this is going to be a lot of fun. And what did he do? He just shoved the ball down the Dodgers' throats all night. A few overlays here. Here's an overlay of his slider and splinker, and here's an overlay of his fastball and sweeper, and hell, here's an overlay of all 9 of Paul Skenes' strikeouts. Look at the scatter plot on this thing. You cannot sit on anything. It wasn't one pitch that dominated yesterday. It was all of his pitches. Everything was working. He worked them all in. Incredible sequencing. Hat tip to Paul Skenes. You're the man. Now on the Ninja Notes, Jake Irvin had these curveballs and picked up 4 Ks, giving up 1 run in 7 1/3 innings. He faced Kodai Senga, who was solid yesterday with 5 Ks and 6 innings, giving up 2 runs. Had these ghost forks. Had 7 Ks and 5 scoreless innings and looked really good. Jose Barrios was solid yesterday with 4 Ks and 5 1/3 scoreless innings. He faced Cookie Carrasco, who had 2 Ks and 6 scoreless innings. Pablo Lopez was solid with 6 Ks and 5 innings, giving up 2 runs. I thought his stuff looked very good. And his ERA, 2.08. Seth Lugo was outstanding with 8 Ks and 8 scoreless innings. He had a beautiful slow curve and also dominated with fastballs. Matthew Liberatore was solid yesterday. Yep, the Lib owned the Brewers with 4 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 1 run. And lastly, Logan Gilbert looked solid yesterday for 3 innings, but had to leave the game due to forearm tightness. Initial reports are somewhat positive, but he's going to need an MRI. Prayers up for Logan Gilbert, one of my favorite pitchers to watch.
Ninja, you'll be happy to hear we have a puny Don corner today. Simply a bad day for bat flips. So the dong of the day is going to Jordan Beck for a pair of pimp jobs, including the long dong of the day here, which was 437 feet in the rain. Yep, Ninja, we were just lacking in long balls yesterday, so a random Rockies player gets it in a loss. How far we have fallen, Ninja.
Did you say Beck? He's a loser, baby.
Not today, Ninja. Well, granted, yes, today, because they lost, but...
So why don't we kill him?
I guess capital murder is the reason we won't, Ninja.
And now, my pitching ninja moment of zen. The umps called this a triple play.
Line drive, Nathaniel Lowe.
Triple play, Joe.
Did he pick it up?
Come on, yes! We got it. Let's go.
They're saying he caught the line drive.
Go! Woo!
That's a triple play. That's a triple play.
My picks of the day today, I'm going to start out with Roki Sasaki for 5 Ks or more. Then take Clay Holmes for 5 Ks or more. And top it off with Dylan Cease for 6 Ks or more. What would your picks of the day be?